A lot of times when people are making their bug out bags, they go into great detail about the type of food that they're bringing, the type of clothes that they're bringing, their fire starters, and then off to the side they have their first aid kit without really giving it a second thought. In this pouch here, I'm able to fit my IFAK, or individual first aid kit, a battle pack, some field towels, a SWAT T tourniquet, and an emergency bandage. All of these I got from USNER doc at AMP3, and he recently posted a video on how to use the SWAT T tourniquet as well as this emergency bandage, and I'll post a link to that so you can see how those get used. So let me take you through the IFAK. Now again, these can be purchased on the amp3.com website, and I will post a link to that as well. One of the things I like about what David does with his first aid kits is he labels everything that is in this first aid kit. It also comes in a lock sack pack, so it's completely waterproof. It's really important to know what's in your first aid kit. I was thinking the other day I saw an accident on the freeway, and I had wondered, what if I had to pull over and I was the person to provide first aid? Would I know what I had available to me in my first aid kit? And it made me realize that I really need to look through this and be familiar with everything that I have, all the tools that I have available to me. So here's everything that came in the IFAK, and he has everything in baggies and by category. So here's what comes in your first modular, the first baggie, and you've got several different types of gauze here. Looks like just a non-adherent pad, a 4x4 12 ply, and you get 2 of those, and then as well as a 5x9 combined pad. This module also comes with moleskin, which is super important. I have had to use this a lot when I'm going backpacking. I get blisters on my feet a lot, and so this really helps give you an extra layer of skin. And the last 2 things that are in this module are a face shield for giving CPR, and then also a field towel. And these are unscented. It's like a baby wipe. It's 7 inches by 10 inches, and you can use this to wipe yourself down, give yourself a mini bath if you'd like. In the second module we have some wipes, antimicrobial hand wipes, and then an alcohol prep pad if you need to put any sort of bandage over something, you want to get the wound cleaned first. We also have a pencil, some safety pins, some scissors. We get duct tape that's been folded up for us, and then I'm not going to open these, but these are a splinter out. It's a piece of metal that you can put underneath a splinter to help get it out, and these are actually really useful. They don't hurt at all, and they get splinters out with minimal carnage. And then we've got some tweezers, and these are nice. If you want, you can get these separate, just put it on your keychain. My dad has one because he works in a shop class and also in building construction. And then a razor blade. In the third module we've got some butterfly bandages, 10 of those, as well as some other band-aids in varying sizes. Then we also have a steri strip, some sting relief pads. This is like a triple antibiotic or a neosporin. We got 2 little packets of those and a transparent dressing. Now this is one of my favorite parts about the IFAK by AMP3, and this is the irrigation module. Now this is really cool because if you have a splinter under your skin and you use that tool that I showed you earlier, then you want to make sure that you wash out the wound, because you will have an open wound there. Here, these are, I'm not sure how to say this, some sort of benzoin ointment, and you'll make up a solution using this and water. You'll use the syringe and then this little cup, and you'll stick it over wherever it is, and you use a syringe to put pressure and water with the benzoin to clean out that wound. And USNER Doc has a video to show you how to do that. But it's just a good way to make sure that you're getting a cleaning agent into that wound. Then you also have some, this is a liquid skin glue. You know, I wish I would have had this a couple years ago. I cut open my thumb and I went to the ER, and this is pretty much what they gave me. They gave me this skin glue to glue my thumb back together. You might be able to see a scar, but they glued my thumb back together and put a splint on it, and it cost me $1,400. Now, the last couple things that I haven't shared with you just from the IFAC is my medication module, and this just has things like ibuprofen, acetaminophen, and other drugs, and it also tells you, how many you should have, how often, what you should have it with, and then and tells you, exactly what it is for, what you're taking this medicine for. I also have a couple pairs of non-latex gloves and some medical tape, and this is an elastic bandage. Now, you would probably be okay to have just the IFAC. However, I've chosen to carry other items as well, including this battle pack this is also from AMP3, and this includes, I'm not going to open it up, but a trauma pad, a 3x3 gauze pad, 4 of those, a 4-inch fluff gauze roll, an H&H primed gauze, and a tape roll. And this is probably, I would never need to use this. This would be in the case of a large laceration or impaled by some object. This would come much more in handy than the IFAC, though I'd say that they complement each other very, very well. And the last thing that I have in my first aid kit for my bug out bag are these field towels. Now, this is more for hygiene than it is for first aid, but this gives me 27 by 10 inch towels, and this is a resealable. It's got a sticky an adhesive end here that you can seal it back up. And again, these are just going to be unscented baby wipes that you can use to bathe yourself. Make sure you're not stinking too bad. It's also good to give yourself a wipe down if you're out in the field, just to make sure you don't have any chafing or anything like that. Now, all of this conveniently fits into this MOLLE pouch. It has red tabs on it so that I know that it's my first aid kit. And this has a unique MOLLE system because they're not buttons. It has a tab right here which connects down, and once you get to that last MOLLE loop, it's gonna stay right there. And this is made by Vintac. It is made in the United States. You can buy these on the AMP3 website as well. And this I put on the side of my backpack, which is MOLLE compatible, or you can also place this on the side of your LBE or LBV if you desire.